Alright guys, it is your boy Crimson Jockey back at it again, and in today's video I want to kind of follow up and touch on where I left the whole Kingdom Hearts video, the last one I did, which was called Why I Don't Care About Kingdom Hearts Anymore. In order to really watch this video, you kind of need to watch that one, so it's a 30-minute watch, it's kind of lengthy. Go ahead and watch it, give me your thoughts and opinions on it, and etc. But in a nutshell, after you watch it, the main key points to follow up is my perspective of the series has drastically shifted throughout the past couple of years, leading through Kingdom Hearts 3's development, towards its release, and even post Kingdom Hearts 3. So I've been in the series forever. I know my stuff. I'm not some rando. But in that video, I kind of talk about why I'm just drifting away, per se, of the Kingdom Hearts series. I feel like it's had way too many issues from a development perspective, such as what the series wants to be from a gameplay perspective, what it wants to be from a story perspective, the platforming issue that it's had, which kind of relates to the gameplay issue. Of course, its plot and narrative issue comes from what it wants to be story-wise. Just because they toss the ball here and there. It's like they're juggling with all these ideas and they don't know where to land the ball when they're done juggling. Stuff like that. I kind of voiced in that video. You definitely should watch it before watching this one, so be sure to do that, and then come back here for this, because the whole reason I'm making this video is because I made that one, so best if you watch it. Anyways, so the current date of recording is Monday, June 22nd, which is the same day this statement that you see on the screen came out, and it's also the same day that Min Min was revealed for Smash, stuff like that. And so the video comes out, or the original Why I Don't Care About Kingdom Hearts video comes out Wednesday, which is of course a couple days after this video releases. But regardless, I saw this, and I figured I should talk about it, because this isn't some corporate statement about the Kingdom Hearts series or about Dark Road of, hey, we released the game, hope you enjoy it, here's an update on Union Key. No, this is a personalized statement from Nomura himself. He wrote this on his phone, in the car. This is a personalized statement. It's not something that he, I mean, he could have, texted a friend of his and be like, hey, what do you think of this? But this wasn't something that he sat down with a board of other staff members and said, this is what we need to say to the audience. This is what we need to tell our consumers. This wasn't anything like that. This was a genuine heart-to-heart moment from Nomura. And you can kind of tell, too, because there's a few things here that wouldn't happen in a corporate message. Like Darkseeker Saga would probably be capitalized. Dark Road, any mention of a game would have like quotations around it, or like TM trademark around it and stuff too. So it's very evident that this is a personalized message, and that's kind of why I wanted to respond to it, was because this is something directly from Nomura. And so I felt like, even though I've already kind of said my 2 cents, since this, Nomura doesn't know, and the video isn't even out yet as of the time of this recording, of what I said concerning Kingdom Hearts, but I felt like I kind of owed it to read and review this. So we're going to read it, and I'm going to give my thoughts. Kingdom Hearts Dark Road launches today. I'm sure you're wondering, didn't the Darkseeker Saga portraying the battle against Xehanort conclude with Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, it's hard to say if Dark Road is a part of the Darkseeker Saga, since this story isn't about the battle against him, but about his own struggles. You might think that's a stretch, and frankly, maybe it is, but this is a story I've been hoping to tell for a long time. It just never seemed to fit in with what the team wanted to do, so I shelved it. When the Union Cross, or Key, whatever, team approached me about creating another game with a new main character and seeing how Xehanort has a surprising number of fans, we decided to do it. It was fate. Kingdom Hearts Union Key is a part of the Key series that began 7 years ago as a browser game. This series depicts past events in a time before Sora's existence, which is how Dark Road fits in. Well, even if Dark Road isn't a part of the Darkseeker Saga, didn't Kingdom Hearts conclude with KH3? I've seen comments like this here and there, but I'd like to say that we have never made any official announcements to that effect. The Kingdom Hearts series previously showed Xehanort in his younger years, and the protagonist of Dark Road is the teenage Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts 3 who enjoys playing chess. The first installment of the series was long enough to make the team pale, and for good reason. They'd recently reduced their animators, leaving only 2 who could create cutscenes in Flash, and with the workload of Union Cross, it was more than they could handle. Speaking of, if you're familiar with Flash, please send us your application. Going back to the game, the story will reveal who Xehanort crossed paths with, what he is thinking, and where he was headed. Well, we all know he was headed towards darkness, but I hope you will accompany him on his journey. I also hope you enjoy Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. I've shared with the team ways to make it more accessible for those taking a break from the game or those who are starting on Dark Road, and these changes will be implemented in the near future. I have so much more to talk about, like the mystery behind the initial Dark Road concept, DP, or secrets about how the title came to be, but it's a hectic day and I'm on the move while typing this on my dying phone, so those stories will have to wait for another time. I hope you enjoy Kingdom Hearts Dark Road. Director of Kingdom Hearts series, Tetsuya Nomura. Okay, so just a normal statement, but it's very personalized from Nomura, which isn't something that you see often from a Japanese director nonetheless, especially one of Square Enix. So, this is a really interesting statement. For starters, I am going to pick this apart piece by piece. So I know it's personalized, but I'm going to treat it as if it's kind of like an officialized, legitimate statement. So from the get-go, this very first paragraph was something that I addressed in my Why I Don't Care About Kingdom Hearts video anymore. So, didn't the Darkseeker saga, portraying the battle against Xehanort, conclude with Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, it's hard to say if Dark Road is a part of the Darkseeker saga, since this story isn't about the battle against him, but about his own struggles. And then he continues, you might think that's a stretch, and frankly, maybe it is, I don't know, but this is a story that I've been hoping to tell for a long time. It just never seemed to fit with what the team wanted to do, so I shelved it. What? Okay. So this kind of does give us a little bit of insight, because one of my critiques in the Why I Don't Care About Kingdom Hearts video was what was the timing of Dark Road. I felt like it was super unwarranted, frankly, just because we've had Union/Key games shoved down our throats for the past 6-7 years now. So it's just like, at this point, no one really cares for the mobile games. They're not fun, no one enjoys them. They're basically, people only play them for the stories, and then for the few that do play them, those people typically just record themselves playing it and then upload it onto YouTube or other social medias so that other people can see what the story is doing, so then they don't have to play it. Like, the essential community of Kingdom Hearts has done that for the mobile games. It's the select group of people play the games, so you don't have to. And if you have a game franchise where that's like the core mentality of the community, the community itself has banded together and saying, these people will play the game, they will tell you what the story does. It's kind of bad. So here, I'm gonna speak on behalf of Square Enix, Disney, Nomura himself, and the team. Dark Road is a part of the Darkseeker saga. And if they make a corporate official statement saying it's not, then that changes things. But, come on. The Darkseeker saga isn't about Sora. Now, yes, he's an integral part of the whole saga, but so is Ventus. As clearly, Ventus is very important considering that he was in the Key games. So is Marluxia, somewhat. Every character is relevant to some point, but the two main ones, the two main characters, actually I can argue 3 main characters now, is Sora, Xehanort, and Marluxia. Those are the 3 main characters of the entire Darkseeker saga: Sora, Xehanort, and Marluxia. So, when you make a game, whether it be a spin-off or a mainline series, when you make a game that's dedicated to one of those 3 characters, it's gotta be a part. Like, spin-off or not, it's a part of the Darkseeker saga. Like, the Darkseeker saga has spin-offs. that contribute to those 3 characters. The entire Key Games is a part of the Darkseeker saga. So it's just like, it's like, is Nomura trying to fool himself? Like, is he trying to convince himself that it's not a part of the Darkseeker saga? Because I understand if the man has a story that he wants to tell, that for one reason or another he just hasn't been able to do. I get that. I do. But it's just like, you don't have to make an excuse to tell the story. Like, fans have wanted a Xehanort game since Birth by Sleep, honestly. So, I mean, like, you don't have to come up with an excuse saying, like, oh, well, we're making it because it's technically, you know, it could be a part of the Darkseeker saga. We don't know yet. It's just kind of like, it's debatable. I mean, like, we're not sure. It's debatable, but because it's debatable, we're gonna make this game. Like, buddy, if people want it anyways, you don't have to make an excuse. It's just, it is a bit too little too late, just because, like, this is the game, this is an idea of a game that people have been wanting for ages, and doing it now is just kind of bad. It's just kind of a bad idea, or at least doing it now on a mobile game is a bad idea, at least. But so, I mean, aside from that, it's fine. Like, I mean, like, this, if this is Nomura's mindset for the Darkseeker saga, for Dark Road, for the Kingdom Hearts series, you might think that's a stretch, and frankly, maybe it is. Like, it's out of my hands, I don't know what I'm doing. Then I really don't care about Kingdom Hearts anymore. The director himself doesn't even know. He's admitting it's a stretch, maybe it is. Like, I completely appreciate the honesty. I mean, like, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to react to this statement so much, is because it's purely honest. It's straight from the tongue of Nomura. So, and I felt like I kind of needed to respond to it. So, I love the honesty. I think it's beautiful. I think it's great. I wish we kind of had it way more back then. Or the transparency, I should say. But it's just like, this is kind of something that more critical or analytical fans could have already told you, you know? Not that it's old news, like, it's good to hear this from Nomura himself, but it's just like, you've admitted it now, so what? You know, it's like, you don't know what the series is doing, you don't know what Dark Road is, so what are you going to do about it? You know, so what now? What's the point in saying that? I mean, this whole statement is about enjoying Dark Road. That's what the statement's about. But the fact that he felt inclined to mention this. Kingdom Hearts is a part of the Union Key Games. Key series began 7 years ago. This series depicts past events as a time before Sora's existence, which is how Dark Road fits in. And then this statement here, well, even if Dark Road isn't part of the Darkseeker saga, didn't Kingdom Hearts continue with Kingdom Hearts 3? I've seen comments like this here and there, but I'd like to say that we have never made any official announcements to that effect. I mean, they sort of did. They made an announcement a long while back in an interview in, like, 2015, stating the opposite, stating that the Darkseeker saga is just like the first step in the Kingdom Hearts series. So from that interview, from that answer alone, it's very evident that Kingdom Hearts wasn't going to end with Kingdom Hearts 3, and that the Darkseeker saga was just kind of like the first phase of sorts. And people are going off about how Phase 2 is just now beginning. Bullcrap. No, it's not. They're still doing the Darkseeker saga. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a game devoted to Xehanort. That makes no sense. But even then, like, the whole meme is, oh my gosh, 17 years, 18 years to do one phase. The series is gonna blow up. It's gonna be explosive. It's not 17 or 18 years. You're looking at a lot more until Kingdom Hearts 4, or until the actual start of the Phase 2, because Darkseeker saga is still going on. It hasn't ended. Kingdom Hearts 3 did not stop the Darkseeker saga, just as Nomura kind of admits here. So, even if Dark Road isn't a part of the Darkseeker saga, didn't Kingdom Hearts conclude with Kingdom Hearts 3? Yeah, no. The Kingdom Hearts series previously showed Xehanort in his younger years, and the protagonist of Dark Road is the teenage Xehanort from Kingdom Hearts 3. And Dream Drop Distance, who enjoys playing chess. The first installment of the series was long enough to make the team pale, and for good reason. Okay, the first installment of Dark Road, I think, is what he's trying to specify. They'd recently reduced their animators, yeah, so they're low on staff, essentially, which is kind of like another... I mean, like, these two statements kind of seem like they're shooting themselves in the foot. Like, why would you mention that? I mean, but again, it's a personalized statement, so, like, I know why he would or how he would, but it's just like he's not doing himself any favors. So it's just like, if you're familiar with Flash, please send in your application. We need help. Well, we all know he was heading towards darkness, but I hope you will accompany him on his journey. I also hope you enjoy Union Cross. I've shared ways. Okay, yada yada yada. Okay, I don't know what DP means here. I have so much more to talk about, like the mystery behind the initial Dark Road concept. DP, I don't know what that is. Or secrets about how the title came to be, but it's a hectic day, and I'm on the move while typing this on my dying phone. Okay. So, I mean, like, basically, I'm just gonna repeat myself from my I don't care video. I mean, like, it's a Xehanort game. That's what it is. It's something that people have wanted since Birth by Sleep. So, I mean, like, there's your concept. It's, what if Xehanort had a game? What if we could dive into his story more? Or secrets about how the title came to be. I'll speculate. Sure, I'll play your game. Dark Road comes from the whole Road to Twilight, Road to Light, and Road to the Darkness thing that Diz kind of teased the idea of in Chain of Memories at the very end of it. When you finish Riku's arc, Diz says, well, so are you going to walk the road of darkness, or are you going to walk the road to light? And Riku says, neither. I'm going to walk the way to Twilight, which they kind of retconned with his Keyblade. They called it Way to Dawn. I mean, like, Twilight and Dawn are two different things. So it's funny because it's like, are you walking Dawn or are you walking Twilight? But regardless, that's what I think this is. I think Dark Road is just kind of alluding back to that whole crossroad of light and darkness, or the fine line in between. I think that's what it is. Which is all metaphorical, you know, unless they do make a legitimate road, which happens to be the green pasture that Sora and co. ended up on at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1, and Riku, Diz, and Mickey ended up on at the end of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Like, where was that? They never did really specify what that green pasture was, where it is, which I think is cool, you know, because it's just like ambiguity. But it's something that they're probably going to tie in, because Kingdom Hearts. So, yeah, I mean, essentially, oh yeah, this is the other thing. This is the last thing I wanted to talk about. So, the whole Xehanort getting his own game thing. It just never seemed to fit with what the team wanted to do, so I shelved it. What do you mean? What do you mean the team didn't want to do it? Like, it's a Xehanort game. And plus, you're the director, right? Like, I'm confused as to what you mean by the team didn't want to do it. Now, I can understand not forcing your development team to do something that, you know, they don't want to do. But that was a great idea back in 2013, making a game about Xehanort. And Nomura slept on it because his team didn't want to do it. So, and then the Union Cross team came to him and basically pitched the same idea. Like, yo, what if we do another mobile game that fans obviously love because it makes us a lot of money? What if we do another mobile game, but this time we do a new character? Let's do Xehanort, because he's a real interesting character. And then boom, Nomura's like, yeah, I'm in, because that's something I've wanted to do for years, and my mainline teams don't want to do that for me. So sure, yeah, Xehanort game. So, I mean, like, for real, a good idea that they just didn't execute, or they executed poorly. It sucks, it really does. And I guess we have the development team to blame for it? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to make of this. But it's just like, he shelved it. That was a great idea. Fans wanted that. like all the way back in 2013. Like, I remember watching so many videos before and after Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, talking about what the game could do to kind of like spice things up. And like one of the main common denominators that I always saw was having a playable Xehanort section. Like, maybe make it the very beginning, you know, maybe make it the tutorial of how you play the game. You play in Xehanort's shoes, you know, or maybe there was some too about like Axel / Lee and Kairi, having them be the tutorial, and that works too. They both work really well. But then there was some too where like the fragmentary passage, instead of that being a follow-up of BBS, make that instead a tech demo. You play as Xehanort, you play as Ericus, tech demo for Kingdom Hearts 3. Because that's what Fragmentary Passage was. It was a tech demo for Kingdom Hearts 3. The fact that it was story relevant to bridge the gap between BBS and Kingdom Hearts 1 ultimately didn't matter because Mickey's an asshole. So, all in all, the statement's fine. I appreciate Nomura's honesty. Am I gonna play Dark Road? No. I'm just gonna keep up with the story off YouTube or Kingdom Hearts 13 Insider or whatever. But yeah, it's this kind of blows because, you know, we kind of get an insider look as to what could have been, and it just didn't happen, which sucks. So I definitely think, had they done it, had they made a game, had they just gone with Nomura's idea, they would have put on their big boy pants and just done what Nomura wanted. The series probably wouldn't have gone down the huge mobile route that it did. Or if it did, the mobile games would have been a lot less impactful to the overall narrative of the Keyblade War. Like, yeah, you still would have played as one of the many countless warriors in the Keyblade War, but like the whole Dandelion, Datascape, Maleficence, Larium, Brain thing, I don't think would have happened. I just don't think would have really happened. So it sucks. It's nice to get a glimpse into what would have or could have or should have been, but I mean, there's nothing else you can do about it. And essentially, my thoughts on the series still stand with my previous video. I just wanted to make this and give my 2 cents about you know, this personalized message that Nomura gave us. So, anyways, thanks for watching. This is Jake logging out. Peace.